Namaste, hello, Sat Sri Akal, and Adab Arze. Welcome to this DocTalks of the Academy of Family Physicians of India, International Relations and Collaboration Committee. I'm your host today. My name is Dr. Kamlesh Bhargava, and I'm the chair of the IRCC. Today, I'm delighted to speak with Dr. Sahadev Swain, a senior GP, trainer, and a leader in the National Health Services in UK. We'll explore how family practice differs between India and UK and what we can learn from each other and what Indian doctors should know if they are planning to come and work in UK. So my first question to you, Dr. Sahadev, is you have seen medical practice both in India and the UK. What are some of the key differences you see in family medicine between the two countries? Over to you.
Thank you, Kamlesh. Namaskar to the viewers. It's a great pleasure to talk to Kamlesh ji, who is also a senior GP himself with international experience, very much connected to medical education. Yes, family medicine, like you, Kamlesh, is very close to our heart. I will say I am a GP or family physician in the UK currently. I'll start with what happens in the UK. General practice is the jewel in the crown of the National Health Service or the NHS. As far as I have studied, understood, felt, I still feel very proud of family medicine in the UK. The reason for that is 90% of the transactions, what by transaction I mean patient communication, happens at the primary care level, and only 10% people go to the hospital. But if you look at the cost for this 90% transaction is only 10%, and hospitals are costly everywhere. So this is a very cost-effective method. The other method is it is a free at the point of care. It's completely free because it is funded through taxation and through the government. So people don't have to worry about paying or not being able to pay. The third thing obviously is, except in emergency situation, all the consultations happens through the general practitioners. They are responsible. Every family has a GP, and the consultations happens through the GPs. And if it is necessary for them to go to hospital, they go to hospital. So that's what is about. And what is most important is about knowing several generations of the same family, the continuity, comprehensiveness of the care. When you compare to India, luckily, there are now family physicians in India, where if they used to be generally general practitioners or in general, who were only MBBS doctors who could not specialize. But luckily in India also we have got many, although we need more, there are many family physicians who have got training and delivering similar type of care to their clients. But we as a system are not quite there to give universal coverage in India. That is the difference I see.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sen. That was very well put. So the messages I'm getting is, one is the general practitioners or the family physicians in UK are the first point of care, and they look after from home to tomb. And to go and see a specialist like a cardiologist, neurologist, they have to first see the general practitioners. Without their referral, they can't see. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay. So that was one. And all the health services are covered by or paid for by the government.
Yes.
And that's what you pay your taxes for. So
yes.
Now, to me, the difference between there and India is, yes, in India, everybody pays taxes, but they don't get their money's worth from them, especially healthcare. So, doctors, especially family physicians, are either independent practitioners or group practice or in a corporate hospital or an academic institutions, etc. And mostly they are into independent practice where it's pay for service. Each patient comes and pays, or these days insurance has also become popular. So that is a sort of a fundamental difference between the two countries.
Definitely, definitely.
So, and the other question I have is, in your view, what family physicians in India and the UK can learn from each other?
As you know, in friendship, everybody is a winner. We do have a lot to learn. Say from the UK, if at all we can achieve that every family has got a family physician, we have got a bit to go. But even then, what is happening in the UK, if all our doctors, including medical officers, are at least have got specialization in family medicine, that means they are postgraduate trained in family medicine to provide high level of care to their patients, no matter where they are, in the village or district hospital or in the tertiary hospital. So if that can happen in India, it will be great. What we can learn from each other, maybe the family physicians can, those who have not visited UK can see and visit a center like ours or any other and see how the functioning happens. It's not only about the family physicians. The family physicians are working by the side of other doctors, nurses, specialists, pharmacists, and everybody else. How things are organized, I think it could be seen and easily replicated in India. And when it comes to what family physicians from the UK can learn, is our sheer caseload. We have got a lot of patients of varieties to learn from: infectious disease, non-infectious disease, and mixed patterns, and how people live with abject poverty, and with that the day-to-day life transaction goes on. That will definitely teach people empathy, and they will also come back, I think, valuing the NHS that they have. So definitely we have got learn from each other.
Thank you very much. Very well put, Dr. Sahadev. And the thing which I admire about doctors in India is how hardworking are they. They work not five, 6.5 days a week, and they work from morning and evening. Often their clinic finishes at 9:30, 10 p.m., which is very unusual in anywhere in the world. Do you know of any other country where doctors would be working till 9:30, 10 in the evening, Dr. Sahadev?
Not in UK at least, because you are talking a lot about the work-life balance. To be honest, I think it wasn't different than what it is now. Luckily, they call it good old days, but I call it bad old days. On those days, GPs were GPs forever. After you have finished, they were usually single-handed. You are responsible for all your families. After you have finished your day work, they used to be on call. There was no phone calls. The wives were the secretaries, and the doctors were visiting out of hours. Then go on to the next day. So those bad old days are over. I appreciate this in India. They are still working very hard. So there isn't another country like India now.
Yeah. So the other point which you mentioned was the sheer workload. You see, the family physicians in India are adapt to the circumstances in the situation where they are practicing. So depending on whether it's rural, urban, poor, rich, etc., they adapt. And the number of cases which they see is too many, or it's huge, and the experience which they get is great. So now the last part, Dr. Sahadev, is what advice would you give to Indian doctors wanting to come to UK?
Yeah, a word of caution. I think, well, I myself came from India with a Commonwealth scholarship. The idea was always go back to my village, but I lost my way. I stuck in a Hertfordshire village, but that's a different thing. But that story of immigration everywhere. People came with imagination. They will make money or something and go back to and some of them stay back like I did. I think this is a difficult time for coming to UK. The reason for that is the local graduates are not getting jobs, and for whatever reason, even at the family physician level, we have trained excess people that we can give them jobs. So unemployment is very new for this year in the UK. So one should be very clear what they are coming to UK for. If they are coming for a specific training, then completing PLAB, finding a job before coming here may be a great idea. Otherwise, it's becoming more difficult than what it was before.
So thank you very much, Dr. Sahadev. Yes, basically what I understand is people should carefully understand the situation, the current situation, and talk to peers. And I'm sure Dr. Sahadev would be willing to help understand the system and the challenges there before you come. So we do have a contact address both through IRCC, and Dr. Sahadev, you can contact him too by email, etc., if you are thinking of it. And then one important thing I would like to mention, though Dr. Sahadev mentioned that he went through a Commonwealth scholarship and then he thought he'll come back to India, but we are grateful that he stayed back and he's doing a lot for family medicine in India. And one of the major things he has done is publish this book, right? Family Medicine in India Success Stories. So this is amazing where he's compiled. So thank you very much and congratulations, Dr. Sahadev.
Thank you. Thank you.
To our listener, whether you practice in India, the UK, or anywhere in the world, remember, family medicine is the heartbeat of the health system. Let's learn, lead, and lift each other globally. With that, I would like to end this, unless you have some last words to say, Dr. Sahadev.
Thank you, Kamlesh, for giving me this chance to talk to each other. And I will finish with the word like they say, you can take an Indian outside India, but you cannot take India from inside
Right.
the Indian.
Thank you.
So with those words, and I congratulate you for doing this and all other work, coordination work you are doing. And I wish you success, and I wish family medicine success in India, because I, in my dreams, want to see every family has a right to have a family physician. Jai Hind.